Hey guys, I am so excited to announce that we are really finally putting together some real retreats to get together, to come together as a community, to have some really visceral experiences with the model where we go deep. We go really, really deep. This is something that I have been meditating about, thinking about, and so many things have come to me about making this intense level of transformation last for days and intensify and go deep for days. And, in the model, we talk about how depth is a key, intensity is the key, bringing a lot of neurochemical experiences in. And so getting them stacked one after the other is so powerful. So doing this for 3 or 4 consecutive days is massive. And so we actually have multiple retreats we're announcing here in this email and on this webpage. We're showing some things to help you see what is possible in having this intense level of exposure to the fly event or the fly model, and how that fly model can play out in our lives and how to integrate that into our identity level belief systems. Imagine, again, like we do, some of the things you're trying for, that you've been trying to shift and change in the model, that you want to take to a new level. And I'm here to say that by being able to comprehend a whole new level, you more easily get to the level that you can comprehend. And by having this intense experience where you have people involved, you have space involved, you have time involved, like these things come together where we are in person and where we can do things at such a high level. And there's a lot of thoughts that have gone through my head, a lot of different things happening. One of them is coming up really soon, so you got to sign up really quick. Because that one is so quick, and because it's kind of our pilot or our initial first testing of it, we have a fairly small group of about 13 people, and that's all the room we have. We already have 4 or 5 that are committed, so before we even put this out. And so we want to make sure that we fill those spots with people who really are ready to go and to engage. And so we're going to require a little bit of a conversation before we bring those people on. You got to kind of qualify, I guess, in a way, for this particular first one. And then we're doing another retreat in August. And so that one is going to be even more intense. Guys, we're doing some really cool things. We're going up in the mountains. We're going to Heber and Park City or Camas, somewhere in those areas, with some really beautiful Airbnbs that we're staying in. And the next one's going to be a larger group, probably 25 plus people. And the cost will go up on that a little bit. We're going to do this first one pretty affordable and kind of ridiculously affordable. I looked up and saw that retreats like this often range, and I kind of knew this, but I verified it online, somewhere around the 1,800 to 25, and then even on up to thousands of dollars for retreats that are considered transformational retreats. I don't know anybody who does it as well as us, as you know, and trying to keep it as affordable as possible. And we're keeping it way below those prices because we really want to build community. I really want to build leaders. I want people to go out and influence, make those changes inside yourself so you can bring those forward and help more people. And so we have those 2 retreats that we're doing in Utah. And then there's also one more available, and that is the retreat out in Georgia, where some of you know that I've been going out to this retreat center where they do these clinical retreats. And they're doing a spring retreat that's open to everybody, and it doesn't have as much of the clinical stuff included. It doesn't have much included at all, but you can do some of it while you're there if you want to do some of the testing or different things. But they've got the biology side of things from a holistic, natural point of view down really well. I'm really, really impressed with these guys. And so at the retreats I'm bringing Amy Sprouse, the one who is one of the owners and co-founder of Holistic Health Educators, to come and educate us more on these retreats about the biology side of our mental wellness. We'll do anything we can to make it easier, right? We don't want to use it as a crutch to make excuses of why we are the way we are, but we also want to do everything we can that's in our power. And she teaches some incredible things. I mean, this is someone who has helped build over 120 courses on 120 different modalities in holistic healthcare. So very well-rounded. Also graduate from Johns Hopkins, where she learned some of the best education processes, and was also very disappointed at their level of understanding of holistic healthcare and some very basics about gut biome and different things like that. I wish I could go into some of the details of what you're going to be getting there, but she's also going to be cooking for us and teaching us more about easy ways to do whole foods and tasty ways, tricks that she's learned. Her mom has been a holistic, natural health, whole food, organic whole food person since she was a kid. And so her mom has mastered making it taste good and coming up with, I mean, homemade mayonnaise. And man, I've had some incredible things at Lily Fields that they've made, because they do these incredible cooking classes and meals, and so she's going to do kind of a cooking class while she's teaching nutrition and while she's teaching some of the effects that we have on the brain, things about gut biome, some of the latest breakthroughs in gut biome. I'm telling you, she has some of the most incredible information about that that's out there, that teaches us to be more intuitive with what's going on, to connect with our nervous system, that communicates and homes our gut biome, that decides what we're absorbing and what we're doing with our intake, with the foods that we're taking in. You can't just eat them. You actually have to absorb them and utilize those. So there's a lot to that. And in holistic healthcare, I see a lot of people going one way or another way. They really believe in this or that or that. She has a well-rounded look at everything. So she's very, very good at giving a whole picture of the holistic health. And she's bringing the fly model into her programs because she sees how that completes the holistic healthcare when you get the mind in it also. And she's had some massive breakthroughs herself. So she's one of us. She's been through the program, and she's very charged and excited to influence and help us with what we're doing. And she's promoting us like crazy. So again, I want you to just pause for a minute like we do and just ask yourself what it is you really want, what really matters, what really makes a difference in your life, and then make a decision to come to one of these retreats. Check out our webpage. We have some cool locations that are just beautiful. We're going to make it really comfortable and really fun, and details are on the page, but also just, shoot us a call. Misha can answer questions for you about the event and different things going on. But I just want to say that, I'm really excited to get together as a community. I'm really excited to be together in person, to enjoy one another's company, and to experience these breakthroughs, get clarity and direction in our lives, get goals. We sent out a survey about what people would want at these retreats, and we're really honing in on those. Guys, it's going to be a retreat and experience like you've never experienced anywhere else in your life. I'm telling you, we are hitting this thing hard at a really high level, and we are very excited. So I know some of this is late notice, but the one in August is, not that far out. The one at Lily Fields is only a month away, maybe 2 months, month and a half, something like that. You'll look at the dates. But so yeah, I just wanted to connect and touch base with everybody and say hi, and just really, emphasize what you're capable of and offer steps to do that. So if this resonates and you're interested, then let's go. Get signed up, and we'll see you there.